agreement. Well, right now, I'm kind of glad we didn't do that, because what's happening in Syria is horrendous. The atrocities are horrible. Why would we want to go into Syria and expand? I don't understand that. I think we want to keep out of the dispute in Syria. What we do, and I'm happy and proud that we do it, is we give humanitarian care to refugees coming over the border into Israel, and they're in our hospitals, and we are trying to do whatever we can from a humanitarian perspective. But other than that, I think we should stay away from that. I still theoretically believe in giving up the Golan Heights, but on a practical level, I don't know if it's a possibility anymore. Your question is a fabulous question about, like, there used to be a joke about Golda Meir going to the Western Wall and asking for peace, and someone said, well, Mrs. Meir, why are you doing this? She said, yeah, you're right, it's like talking to the wall. The problem is nowadays when we say the wall, we usually mean a different wall. A wall that divides sometimes through a Palestinian village, divides people from each other. And so the wall is a problematic concept. But yeah, it sounds like I'm hitting my head against the wall.
It's a fence.
But, what?
It's a fence.
It's a fence. Well, is that A-F-E-N-C-E or O-F-F-E-N-C-U-S? It's offensive, and I hope that as part of the end of the occupation and the negotiation of a peace settlement, we'll bring the wall down, not the Western Wall, but that wall. Okay, so let me just answer your question, and I'm going to answer it in two ways. Number one, about 2 or 3 years ago, we had a meeting at the ICCI with the it was relatively new American ambassador to Israel. His name is Daniel Shapiro. And there was a room full of Jews, Christians, and Muslims all working for peace. And we've achieved certain things. I do want to point out that Golda Meir denied the existence of the Palestinian people. And the stated policy of the Israeli government today, and maybe they're being hypocritical, but the stated policy is a two-state solution. So in that sense, we have made progress. And there have been minor kind of achievements on local levels, etc. But Ambassador Shapiro asked this group of friends, where do you get the strength to keep going? And my dear friend, who unfortunately later that year literally dropped dead. He was, I think, 59 years old. His name was Abdul Salam Najjar, a Palestinian Muslim who was the first Palestinian to join a Jewish Arab village called Neve Shalom, Wahad al-Salam, anyway, I'll tell you what he said. He said, what gives me strength? That I'm living the reality that I want to achieve. So by his living together in a mixed Jewish, Palestinian, and some of the Palestinians in that village are Muslim and some are Christian. Many are atheists, agnostics, not secular people, but they're living together. They've developed a joint spirituality center that's quite active. He said, that's what gives me strength. I'm living the reality that I'm trying to achieve. Well, I don't live in Neve Shalom. I live in Jerusalem. But I am also living the reality that I want to achieve at least once a week on Shabbat. For me, one of the most meaningful things about being Jewish is that once a week I have a taste of what the world could be like, and I hope will be like in the future. And I don't mean, I don't write, and I don't cook, and I don't tear toilet paper. I don't do those things. And I personally think they contribute to the overall framework. But I'm referring more to what I do. Every Friday night, I have a candlelight dinner with wine. with friends, with family, with community, with friends of other faiths. People from all over the world have been at my Shabbat table. We sing, we talk, we relax. We have a sense of fellowship. I rest, I read. I go for a walk. I try to appreciate nature. I don't carry a cell phone. I don't turn on my computer. You know, most days of the week, first thing I do in the morning, jump up, brush your teeth, run to the computer, see the email. I don't do that on Shabbat. The email waits till Saturday night. So to me, what gives me strength is Shabbat. The sense of weekly renewal shared with friends. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for being the most attentive and responsive audience. And ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to thank Dr. Deborah Weissman.
First of all, we have registration forms down here. If any of you are interested in upcoming activities with the Abraham Institute, we're going to be having some other seminars later in the year. And also, Dr. Weissman, I'd like to give you this. Thank you very, very much.
Next week.
And next week, we'll be talking about pathways to reconciliation after genocide in Bosnia and Herzegovina. Our speaker will be Dr. Haris Halilovic, a senior lecturer at Monash University. We look forward to seeing you then. Bye-bye.
Gilad, how do I stop it?
What?
How do I stop it?
You press there, but come to me, I'll do it.
No worries.
Just bring it here to them.
Okay.
Or oh, good. So now I'll just show Lynn Arnold doing many people, approximately